I'm back and I have missed you guys so much. It has been a wild couple of weeks and I am slipping on my makeup game. I definitely owe you guys a really good makeup tutorial, so I really hope you like this one. I figured I would do a smoky eye since I haven't really done one in a while, and this is kind of, the idea was to do kind of a coppery smoky eye, but it kind of just turned into like a bronzy smoky eye. It's not too heavy, not too light, it's kind of right there in the middle, just how I like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comments, and keep watching to see how I created this look. So I'm starting out with a bare face, and first I'm going in with my Galactic Eye Glaze in this gorgeous color. This is going to serve as my primer, and it's going to give me that nice metallic color to build over. So I'm just going to spread that out and blend with my finger. Now for my first eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a nice matte neutral warm shade, and I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and just working this into my crease from inner corner to outer corner. And be sure to check the description box because I'm going to list all the specific names of the products I use. Next up, I'm going to take a slightly shimmery copper shade and start working that into the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye. This is just going to give it a nice warmth. And again, I can build on this color with some darker shades. And there goes that focus issue. I'm sorry, guys. So now I'm going back to that blending brush and again just blending that out just to eliminate any harsh lines. So again, I'm going to work that color into the outer and inner corners of my eye, placing the color very carefully and then blending it out. Alright, now I'm going to mix a matte black and brown together just so I get a nice deep shade, and I'm using a pointed fluffy brush to really get this color precisely where I want it. So I'm going to work that again into the outer corner of my eye over the copper and create a sort of a triangle shape, and then go over again with the blending brush. Always blend when you're doing a smoky eye with each and every step. So again, I'm going to work that into the inner corner as well, obviously using less of the color because I don't want too much darkness in the inner corner. And once again, blend. And then I'm going back with that copper shade, just kind of using this to blend the darker colors on the inside. It's just going to make it look a lot more seamless. So again, with that pointed end of the brush, I'm mapping out a nice shape first, and then going around it and trying to blend out the color. And one final blend, and we are ready to move on. Alright, now I'm taking this gold cream color by ColourPop. I've been obsessed with this stuff ever since I got my hands on it. And I'm just taking my finger and applying this just at the center of my lid. And this is just going to give it a nice highlight and really create that contrast between the lights and the darks in this look. And then for the liner, I'm actually just going to darken up my lash line. I'm not actually going to create a liner. I'm going to go in and just, again, open my eye freakishly wide and just darken up the inner rim of my top lash line. And then I'm going to go back and take some more of the gel liner product, and I'm just going to kind of push that into my lash line, again, just to darken it up. And then if I wanted to, I could just add a very small little flick at the end, nothing crazy. So you can see that just added a nice definition to my eyes. And then before I add my falsies, I'm going to go in and just apply a nice healthy coat of mascara to my top lashes. I'm going to skip the bottom for now since I still need to put my face makeup on. Alright, next up I'm going to go in and put my Eyelure lashes in 117. These are wispy and long, but they still look nice and natural. I'm just going to lower that onto my lash line and get it nice and close to my lashes, especially since there's no liner. All right, we're ready for the face. Now, to begin, of course, I'm gonna clean up my face, just get any of that eyeshadow that's fallen onto my cheeks. And then I'm going to go in with my Autopilot Primer by Napoleon Purtis. And actually for my foundation, I'm going to be using my RCMA palette because I just got back from the Bahamas. So I do need to mix some shades to match my new tan. But I'm going to be mixing it with the makeup mixer from Le Maquillage Pro. This is just going to give me a really nice, flawless finish. So I'm going to use my Beauty Blender to apply this concoction to my face. And it looks like it's a pretty good match. So just gonna press that into my skin all over. And sometimes I even use whatever's left of my foundation just to blend out my shadow just a little bit. And now I have this Galactic concealer that's a little bit too light for me. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing it with the foundation mixture I just made, just so it darkens it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna apply that just to the usual spots, under my eyes, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and a little bit around my mouth. And you guys know I don't like a really stark light concealer, so this isn't much lighter than my foundation. So again, going in with the Beauty Blender and just blending this all out. All right, next up I am taking a loose setting powder and just going through, just setting all of this because it is a little bit shiny. And again, you can do the same thing with a setting powder. You can go through and sort of put it over your eyeshadow just to kind of blend out the edges a little bit. And next up, I'm taking my Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is the dark chocolate, I believe, because I am a little bit more tan. And I'm just gonna work that into the hollows of my cheeks, just get that nice contour. And since I have gained a little bit of weight, I can contour a little bit more than usual. Before, when I was thinner, I just would look like Skeletor if I contoured too much, so I can go a little bit heavier this time. All right, moving on to the blush, I'm using this really nice neutral color by Tarte, and I'm just gonna work that into my cheeks and blend it in with my contour as well, so it looks nice and seamless. And for my highlight, I'm using a beautiful shade that I showed you guys in my UK drugstore haul. This has a nice rosy tone to it, and I think it goes really well with the whole color palette of the look. So I'm just going to add that to the high points of my cheeks and blend it in a little bit into my brow bone. It's just a nice, stunning, almost rose gold shade. All right, finally we're going back to the eyes. All I'm gonna do is go through and groom my eyebrows with a little bit of brow gel. And then moving on to my bottom lash line, I'm gonna use that first transition shade and just apply that to my bottom lash line so that I can layer over it with another color. And then I'm going to mix that copper shade and the dark brown and just go in and layer over that just for a nice smoky effect. And finally, I can finish off the eyes with a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. And for the lips, because this is such a dramatic eye look, I do want just a nice sheer glossy lip color. So I'm using this color by Jouer. It's just a nice nude peach and it's got a high gloss finish, so I think it's perfect for the look. And that completes this smoky eye. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is actually my favorite combination of colors to work with, so I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you guys very soon. Love you!